Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhomik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on Live Law, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court and then cover High Courts and other lower courts. The Supreme Court today passed an order allowing 15 IIT aspirants who faced technical difficulties during the first session of the IIT-JEE Mains 2022 examination held in June to attend the additional session of the exam held by the National Testing Agency tomorrow. As per the information bulletin for the IIT-JEE main exam, the entrance test will be conducted in 2 sessions and the candidates have the option of attending either of the sessions. If a candidate appears in both the sessions, the best of the scores will be considered for the rank list. A bench comprising Justices D.Y. Chandrachud and J.B. Pardiwala decided to allow all the 15 petitioners to attend the additional session tomorrow and directed the NTA to issue them admit cards for such purpose. This will be subject to the condition that they will have to forego the results of the first session. The Supreme Court has observed that a relief for which no prayer or pleading was made should not be granted. If a court considers or grants a relief for which no prayer or pleading was made, depriving the respondent of an opportunity to oppose or resist such relief, it would lead to miscarriage of justice. The bench comprising Justices Dinesh Maheshwari and Krishna Murari observed. Such an observation was made while setting aside a judgment of the Andhra Pradesh High Court which directed a mother to change the surname of a child and also to show the name of her new husband in records only as stepfather. One of the issues raised in the appeal before the Apex Court was whether the High Court has the power to direct the appellant to change the surname of the child, especially when such relief was never sought by the respondents in their petition in the first place before the trial court. The Supreme Court today adjourned the case related to the ongoing family dispute between businessman Lalit Modi, his mother Bina Modi, and his siblings for August 1st. The bench of Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, Justices Krishna Murari and Hima Kohli asked the parties to come up with a solution to solve the dispute while underscoring that both sides should be fair and should not take advantage of each other. When the matter was taken up for hearing today, the senior counsels informed the bench that the mediation in which the top court had appointed former Supreme Court judges, Justice Vikramajit Sen and Justice Kurian Joseph as mediators, had failed. The Supreme Court today constituted a special bench consisting Justice S.K. Kaul, Justice V. Rama Subramaniam and Justice S.R. Bhatt to consider the issues related to the parity between pension drawn by High Court judges who are elevated from the bar and service. The bench was constituted by bench of Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, Justices Krishna Murari and Hima Kohli, while hearing an application in a plea filed by All India Judges Association for constitution of All India Judicial Commission for reviewing the service conditions of the judges of the district judiciary. The Supreme Court today directed the Nagaland State Election Commission to complete the elections of the local bodies and declare the results by the end of January 2023. The court was hearing a petition filed by PUCL and women rights activist Rosemary Dhuchu challenging Nagaland Assembly's resolution dated September 22, 2021 exempting operation of Part 9A of the Constitution of India, which mandates 33% reservation for women in municipalities and town councils of the state. The Supreme Court today asked the Madras High Court to take a fresh decision on former Chief Minister O. Paneerselvam's challenge to the General Council meet of the AIADMK within 3 weeks. The court also asked O. Paneerselvam and former Chief Minister E.K. Palaniswamy, who was elected as the Interim General Secretary of the AIADMK in his General Council meeting held on July 11th, to maintain status quo by not passing any further resolutions. The bench of Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, Justices Krishna Murari and Hima Kohli passed the order in a special leave petition filed by O. Paneerselvam challenging the Madras High Court's order of refusing to stall the General Council meeting of AIADMK. While granting bail to an Orissa MLA accused in a road rage case, the Supreme Court has restrained him from addressing any public rally for a year. The bench of Justices Hemant Gupta and Vikram Nath also restrained him from visiting any constituency for a period of 1 year without taking permission from the district collector. The allegation against MLA Prashant Kumar Jagdev is that he drove his white-colored Discovery car on a crowd of protesters, which led to injuries to many persons. It is alleged that out of 20 injured victims, 2 of them received grievous injuries and others have received simple injuries. The Supreme Court today took exception to a judge sentencing a convict to death in a POCSO case in a trial completed within 4 days and sentencing another POCSO convict to life in a trial completed in a single day. A bench comprising Justices U.U. Lalit and S. Ravinder Bhatt was considering a writ petition filed by a suspended additional sessions judge from Bihar who alleged that disciplinary proceedings were initiated against him by the High Court for deciding POCSO cases within days. The bench issued notice on the writ petition and sought the documents related to the matter from the Patna High Court. The Bombay High Court today held the collector of Mumbai Suburban responsible for removing obstacles and directed her to take immediate steps to demolish 48 obstacles around the Mumbai airport. The obstacles include certain floors of high rises and the demolition would be undertaken under Rule 8 of the Aircraft Rules 1994. A division bench of Chief Justice Dipankar Datta and Justice M.S. Karnik was hearing a PIL filed by Advocate Yashwant Shenoy seeking the removal of all obstacles to ensure air safety. The Delhi High Court today ordered Congress leaders Jairam Ramesh, Pawan Khera and Netta D'Souza to remove within 24 hours allegedly defamatory social media posts against Union Minister Smriti Irani and her daughter over the recent controversy surrounding the minister's daughter's restaurant in Goa. The High Court also issued summons to the Congress leaders asking them to appear before the court on August 18th in the civil defamation suit filed by Minister Smriti Irani seeking damages of ₹2 crores against the allegations levelled against her and her daughter on social media and other platforms. Justice Mini Pushkarna was of the view that Irani had made out a prima facie case that the allegations were made without verifying actual facts and that grave injury has been caused to Irani because of the same. The Delhi High Court today issued notice on the interim bail plea filed by Sharjil Imam in a sedition case relating to the alleged inflammatory speeches made by him in Aligarh Muslim University and Jamia area in Delhi against the Citizenship Amendment Act. A trial court on Saturday last week rejected Imam's interim bail plea, which was filed in view of the recent Supreme Court order wherein the sedition law has been kept in abeyance till the union government reconsiders the provision. A division bench headed by Justice Mukta Gupta also issued notice on another plea filed by Sharjil challenging trial court's order refusing to stay trial in the case. The court sought status report to be filed by the Delhi police within 2 weeks while posting the matter for further hearing on August 25th. The Delhi High Court today refused interim relief to TV Today network, which owns news channels India Today and Aaj Tak, in the suit filed by it against news portal News Laundry, its CEO Abhinandan Sekhri and others seeking damages of ₹2 crores for copyright infringement and defamation of its anchors, management and employees. Justice Asha Menon, who ruled on the interim application, observed that neither the aspect of any balance of convenience nor irreparable loss was met to grant interim relief to TV Today network. The Madhya Pradesh High Court has recently directed the state to pay ₹3 lakhs as compensation to a man who was illegally kept in prison for almost 4 years despite completing his sentence in September 2009. The man was released only in June of 2012. The court further directed the Registrar Vigilance to conduct an inquiry into the delay caused by the Court of Additional Sessions Judge Chhindwara in issuing release warrant and to take suitable action in case any person is found responsible for the lapse. The bench comprising Justice S.A. Dharmadekari observed that by illegally confining the petitioner beyond his sentence, the state was in clear violation of his fundamental right to protection of life and personal liberty. The Kerala High Court has released on bail a man accused of sexually assaulting a student over a span of 8 years, finding that he had been in judicial custody for over a month. Justice Becho Kurian Thomas observed that although prima facie there was evidence showing that the petitioner was involved in the crime, his continued incarceration was not necessary for the case. The prosecution case was that over a span of 8 years from 2014 to 2022, the petitioner, who is a tuition teacher, sexually assaulted his minor student at various locations, including the bedroom of the petitioner's house and even in the room of a church. The Madras High Court has recently quashed criminal proceedings against a doctor registered with the State Homeopathy Medical Council who was found practicing in allopathy medicine. It observed that homeopathy, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani practitioners who are registered in the Tamil Nadu Board of Indian Medicine are eligible to practice in the respective system with allopathy based on the training and teaching they had in the course. The court, however, cautioned that such persons cannot exclusively practice in allopathy medicine. Justice Tika Raman was hearing a plea wherein a doctor had sought for quashing the criminal proceedings initiated against him for the offences of cheating and for violating the provisions of the Indian Medical Council Act 1956. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today for more such updates. If you like our content, do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.